I'm just like, I love to have you on the show, sir. Yeah, you know what I mean? You're my guy. But goddamn, the motherfucker gonna roll out. That dirty motherfucker gonna roll. He gonna roll out. Like, damn. Thought we was like that, man. Lamar got paid, baby. We should be embracing these moments, all right? You were stressed out for a couple weeks.
Are you live?
Well, sir. You don't say stuff like that, sir. You just keep talking.
So you're going to try to invite me on your show to blast me, and you ain't even tell me we even started this shit? I ain't even doing none of that shit, yo.
Makeup. Makeup. I put some WD-40 on that bald ass here,
Take your head off. Take your head off.
Take my fucking hat off. Fuck around with you. Take my hat off. Yeah. Here come Ian in the house. And now, all right, now let me ask y'all this question. Can a white person be on CPT? I just want to know. Somebody let me know. Is that possible?
Wow.
Anyway, man, how y'all doing? Welcome to Talk Years Tuesday, where we talk our air share. What's up, Jay Jones? We talk our air share, baby. And I'm here. As you know, Dennis Holmes, Ignorant Thinker Podcast. I got Ryan Thomas in the building with me. I guess he ain't gonna say shit. All right. I got Czar in the house with me. What up, Czar? I mean, we got Sam Sports Multimedia Network in the building.
Gang.
I got him.
No, stop. Because you called me Sam Sports Multimedia Network. There's no I in team. There's no Sam Sports Multimedia Network without the team. Sir, I'm just the guy.
But you are the P Diddy to Bad Boy. Others, well, I don't want to say that. You are the Damon Dash to Rockefeller Records. All right, let me say that.
Okay,
that's what I say. And we got Aaron Kelly, Vegas Hockey Hub, Sports Angle in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course, yeah. Out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the greatest city to ever exist. I mean, sports entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. So
who said that?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yo said.
Hey, I say it because it's true. I mean, Las Vegas, this is the place to be now. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's start with these trash ass players, Ryan. What you got?
Well, the owner of the Suns. What the hell you doing flopping? You flop, dog. You try to get somebody kick out of the game. How you doing to flop on TV? Like, dog, the dude did not even elbow you that hard. You flop. I'm not trying to sell the shit. Next. Dennis, we got I call Adam the new Skip.
Adam who?
You know Adam.
Scheffler?
He don't be knowing what he be talking about
that's
football.
That's because you listen to his ass.
Right.
So those are my two trash head players for the week.
Let me talk about Adam Scheffler, fool.
Okay, all right. What you got over there, Czar?
I'm going to go and throw out the guy who won his fight, and that's Canelo Alvarez, because he finally lost after ducking so many people and going up in weight to avoid people in lower weight classes. So he goes up in weight and fight the weakest champ in each division until he went to 175 and fought Bivol and got his ass whooped and didn't want a rematch. Who doesn't want a rematch when you're the face of the sport and well, that's not his first loss. We know who that is, but who doesn't want a rematch? So he picks out another, what do you call them? What do we call them? Trash cans, garbage men, grocery baggers, John Ryder. And fights this dude. Like, dude, the shit has got to end, bro. Benavidez is in the shadow. You need to go fight Bivol. You need to go fight Andrade. You need to go fight You need to go fight
Charlo.
the main Charlo. He gonna have this trash ass is all for him. He getting the whole trophy. I was gonna go to baseball, but I'm gonna leave baseball alone right now. Canelo Alvarez, and he got upset and got butt hurt because people said if Tank were to annihilate Garcia, he would be the face. Tank didn't say this. People said this, and he annihilated him on pay-per-view and said he was a face of boxing. And Canelo comes out in public. Oh, one fight doesn't make you the face of boxing. Motherfucker, he got more than one fight. He been knocking everybody out. He ain't ducking nobody. They ducking him. So stay out your feelings and go fight Bivol and Benavidez. When then you may regain the face of boxing. But until then, Tank is now the face of boxing. And that's what
okay. Dalton, what up? OG, what up? Everybody, how y'all doing out there? All right. Sam Sports. Who's your trash ass player?
So I'm new here, you know what I mean? So my trash ass player for this week, right? Today, as Bob, his name Bob Huggins, or was pronounced Huggins. It's Huggins or Huggins?
The coach of the old West Virginia and all that?
Yes. Yeah.
Bob Huggins.
Yeah. Just they said the gay slur about the Christians in the church, and then on live radio, and then had to retract his statements. Get him every time.
Right.
That's all I got.
People are supposed to be talking. My trash ass player is the girl that said that she was raped by the Buffalo Bills ex-punter who ended up losing his job and almost cost him his livelihood until they found out that she lied. So I just found this news out today. So and you notice girls like that, they get away with it all the time, which is sad as hell. Sad as hell.
Right.
But that's who my trash ass player is. We could go to certified if y'all want to.
My certified player is Dexter Lawrence. He got that bad.
Okay.
They're my certified player this week, Dennis.
All right, hold on. Let's go to Ian Rakelli. Ian, what was your trash ass player? I'm sorry.
So my two, my first trash player is everybody not named Steph Curry on the Warriors. Like that roster not named Steph Curry, they did not show up against LA. I mean, the last two games they have just not shown up at all. So I gotta go with the Warriors just for being terrible without Steph, and they're about to get eliminated. And then my second one, as much as I hate to say it, I gotta go with Julius Randle. I'm a big fan of Julius Randle. I think that he's a great player. I respect his talent. But when it comes to Julius Randle in the playoffs, he just disappears. So I got to go with him, and I got to go with the Warriors roster, not named Steph.
Okay. All right. Well, we going to certified. Czar, where you at?
Well, I kind of mentioned him. So obviously it's going to Tank Davis. Again, like I said, we're waiting on this Haney Lomachenko fight coming up. It was the 20th, right?
Yeah, that's next week, May 20th. Sam Sports Podcast pop-up, baby. Be there in Baltimore. And it's a brunch.
It is a brunch. Oh, y'all doing a brunch out there, huh?
Yeah, in Baltimore.
Right. No, I remember you was talking about that. But yeah, so anyway, definitely want to give a shout out to him. We're gonna wait, to be continued. Let me go ahead and go to the Diamond. Man, the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, man, on fire, man. 29-7, dude. That is crazy. I mean, they got a good team. They ain't that damn good, but hey, man, they're 29-7, 8-2 in the last 10 games, and playing some beautiful baseball. Shout out to the Orioles, my surprise team in second, trying to just hang on at 22-13. And I also want to show love to the Pirates, even though they are starting to slip up a bit. but it's crazy that they're still in first place, 21-15. They were the worst team in the National League last year, and right there at the bottom of the full MLB with the Oakland A's. And it's just how far they came, in one offseason. Obviously them and Oakland were in the same spot. We know where Oakland is at, but Pittsburgh turned that corner. So shout out to them as well, man. And I'm going to leave it there.
Make sure y'all like and share the show, ladies and gentlemen. Like and share the show. BJ, what you got?
All right. Big time players step up in big moments. So certified player is Lonnie Walker. Holding them down in the fourth quarter. All right.
PPP, hold me down.
Yeah. Hey.
All right, Ian Kelly, what you got over there?
Me, I got one player, and I actually respect him because he is not taking less money. He is not sitting around just, trying to take a deal. No, he's going to wait a bit and make sure that he is getting paid what he is owed.
Yeah.
And that's Quentin Williams with New York Jets. The fact that he is holding out, trying to get a lot of money, I respect it. This is a guy who's elite, one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL. So I got to say, when it comes to Quentin Williams, he is certified in my mind because the New York Jets are trying to lowball him and he doesn't want to take it. So I got to say he is on my list.
All right, I'm going with James Harden. James Harden.
Homer.
Every game we beat against Boston, that boy put up 40. James Harden. God damn it.
Homer.
I don't care what
I knew
you
you
say.
were going to say that.
That's how you go.
Is your favorite show The Simpsons, Homer?
No. None. Fucking James Harden. That's what I said. Hell of a performance.
I mean, he's going to leave in the offseason, but that's cool.
Ain't nobody care. Ain't nobody care about nothing.
She's going to Chicago.
Ain't nobody care. I mean, you want everybody.
Hey, send him down to the Knicks. Go down to New York, play Madison Square Garden.
I got two more that I just thought of.
Go ahead, man.
All right, so NFL has a now Black Friday game. Don't know how well that's going to work, but extra football is extra football any way you look at it. And there has been talks that Patrick Mahomes is about to get his contract redone and go back to the highest player in the league. So
He deserves it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, but Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, they're bargains. Get that bullshit out of here.
Hey, you guys,
I don't even know why you listen to that.
like that.
Hey, Patrick Mahomes is a bargain. Get that other fool up out of here. Go ahead.
I don't even know why you listen to that Waka Flocka.
I know.
If you knew what we knew, you would have ignored that comment as the dots was coming up. You know when the dots come up with somebody about the right, you would ignore that comment on the dots. You understand?
Right. They're trying to pair them together. Get this shit up out of here.
All right. Let's talk Years Tuesday. I named the show today.
Ladies and gentlemen, fuck wrong with
I say those Wednesday, but let's talk Years Tuesday. I named the show today. Down 3-1, losing to a play-in team. So remember that. Can the Warriors or the Knicks make it to the next round down 3-1?
All teams matter, sir. Don't matter if you're
the Knicks done. The Knicks done. Stick a foot in them. They done.
Man,
what?
Man, you being disrespectful. It's true, but you just being
they done. Now, the Warriors, maybe.
I don't think he heard you, Ron. Tell him one more time.
The Knicks, they garbage juice. I could say something else, but I try and keep it clean. But
a little prayer for you forever and ever. My heart. Ian, what you
that's why you lost the karaoke.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna say. I would love to see the Knicks come back. I'd love to see New York, Madison Square Garden. I'd love to see them in the Eastern Conference Finals against Philly. But sadly, I just don't see it. I think Miami, playoff Jimmy, he's just too much right now. And for Golden State's dead in the water. Golden State does not have what it takes to beat LA when all you have is Steph Curry. The whole rest of the team has not showed up. So
This
You got to show up for 2 games.
Yeah.
Well, what you say, BJ?
Lakers move on. The Knicks go home.
Okay.
That's what I got. You know, King
All right.
James.
What you got over there, Zah?
Yeah, no, that's a consensus on the Knicks. Matter of fact, the Knicks is losing in 5. Butler they going to New York and coming home. That shit is over. The Warriors, man, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm taking it one game at a time, man. I think they have a small chance. They got to take it one game at a time. They're gonna win game 5. It's gonna be that game 6, but that game 6, they're gonna need, since that's what they call them, they're gonna need game 6 Clay, and or they're not gonna win because, like I've been telling everybody, and they've been on his nuts. Now everybody want to jump off the wagon and crucify him. Poole is not that dude. Everybody was trying to put him as a splash brother. He's going to replace them later. He is not the one, and I told y'all that. And when the game, you can hit threes in a regular season. When the pressure is on, only so many people got ice in their veins. Only so many people can play at that level, and it's obviously he ain't one of them. So they're going to need game 6 Clay to win that game 6. And once they do, if they do that, then game 7 is so I give them a slight chance.
I'm going to say this. Wouldn't this be like the sweetest revenge for the Warriors to beat LeBron down 3-1?
Yeah.
As he did that one time. Wouldn't this be like the sweet revenge? You know, they didn't have to go get what's his name? Kevin Durant, none of that.
Yeah.
They just came down, they beat them. They was down 3-1, they come back and they win it in game 7. It's a possibility that I think both teams can stretch it to a game 7.
But the different.
But hold on, let me finish. A lot of Knicks fans are calling for Tom Thibodeau's hate.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think he should be fired? No. But if you go by what's going on in the NBA today, a lot of coaches getting fired for less. So that's just how I feel on it.
The difference between that Warrior team from 2016, 17? They were hungry. 16. They were hungry then. They're not hungry.
Yeah, but they lost. They lost it.
Right, but
they was up 3-1. Remember, they was up 3-1. They lost.
Right, but they had some fight in them. They don't got no fight in them right now.
Right. You keep talking about this fight. They lost. I don't give a fuck how much fight they had. They lost. They lost back then. So the fight that they need is what needs to be with them now. May, as they say, may the 4th be with you now.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Somebody live and they said that.
Hey, look, the problem is you're not having, 27-year-old Steph. This isn't 26-year-old Clay. This isn't, 25-year-old Draymond no more. These are guys that are in their early 30s to mid 30s now. These guys are not the same guys they were. So 2017 Warriors, I agree. But the modern Warriors, nah, they're just not it now.
You definitely not, AB, going to win a championship by being ass on the road. I 100% agree with that. But it's crazy because, let's be for real, the Lakers struggled too. They struggled during the regular season. These motherfuckers only a couple games away. I don't think it was 2 or 3 games away from each other for positioning. I don't think it was that. Wasn't that far off. I used to know. I don't even know right now, but it wasn't that far off. This is the 6th and 7th seed playing against each other. Let's be for real.
But let's say this:
they beat the 2 and 3 seed, but this is the 6th and 7th seed playing against each other.
But the Lakers got one thing going for them, what the Warriors don't have.
Yeah, they up 3-1.
No, AD. They don't got no big man to stick on AD.
Yeah.
AD should have his way out there. Then what? The Warriors don't got no big man to stick with AD.
Yeah. Lemon Pepper L. Both teams look like Doo-doo.
Hey, it is what it is.
Basically.
I definitely understand. Well, wish them both the best. Hopefully they can make a comeback. My next little situation I had is this Thursday the NFL schedule comes out. There's been some things that's been leaked by Mama Kelsey. Shout out to her. But with that being said, what game is it that y'all would like to have this upcoming season? Like this, I want to have this game.
It don't matter to me, to be honest.
Oh, I got one.
Ravens versus Eagles. Super Bowl. I know.
Nah, that ain't happening. Eagles ain't going.
Yeah, I mean that's not happening, but I like the confidence.
Eagles ain't going on the Super Bowl.
Oh, it's just the Eagles that ain't going. Okay, so
I like the
he
confidence,
ain't saying both of y'all ain't going. Just the Eagles ain't going. Thanks, Czar.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I'm the homer. But you the hater.
Y'all went last year, man. You're not going again.
I ain't even say us. I didn't say it. He said it. I was like, you get mad at me. I didn't even say it.
Man, I got one game though.
No, I don't think neither one going, actually, to be honest.
There's one game I'm looking forward to, Dennis.
Yeah.
I'm
There you
looking
go,
forward.
OG.
Yeah, hey OG. I'm looking forward to the Atlanta Falcons coming to Soldier Field, taking on the Chicago Bears. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Why the hell would you want to watch that snooze fest?
No, the reason why I want to watch that snooze fest is because there's going to be a certain somebody that's going to have to live up to a bet.
Yeah, that beats.
Ron, you made a bet.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ron and I made a bet. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, we did.
What was the
So-
bet? I gotta hear this. What was the bet?
Hold on. Did you bet your Nintendo Classic?
Wait a minute. The bet is when my team bust hit team ass that we've been doing, you got to put something on your Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to
Right,
say, I
and
know
when
you
the
didn't bet the
Bears
Classic.
annihilate the Falcons, Ron's got to put something on his Facebook page.
So,
There you go.
So that
Yeah,
means
but-
they both are too scared to bet real money.
I thought they made a
I
$2 bet.
bet real money all the time. This is just for fun. Come on now.
Yeah, I thought they made a $2 bet like Czar. That's what I thought.
Right. Now, hey, that's money though. That's still better than the profile.
Hey, Czar, trust me. Go ask Rashad. I've made $20 bets of him in the
Hey,
past.
I made gas money off Rashad too, off your Utah.
I ain't make no gas money off. I lost gas money.
No, I got money off Utah. You're gonna bet against my Lions, boy, in college. Come on now, because they beat USC. We ain't.
I
mean,
we
You
ain't.
gotta say it
Cowboys
together.
didn't win more games, though.
Nittany Lions. You gotta say it all together.
My bad. You're right. We not USC. They lost to Utah twice. That's not us.
Oh, I appreciate that, Czar. Hey, I appreciate the compliment.
With Caleb
USC lost to Utah
Williams,
twice.
Mr. Heisman,
Yeah.
they lost twice to Utah. We smoked Utah.
Ron, they got a question for you over there, Ron.
Who's the king of the South of NFC South?
I don't even gotta answer that. He already know.
The real answer is Carolina, but let's just not go there.
I don't know. AB in here. Where AB at? He always got some shit to type. And where
Nah,
you
it's
at,
gonna be
player? Say
Carolina,
something.
man.
You
Carolina's gonna be good.
you're fucking Eagle hater. You be quick to say some shit about the Eagles. Type something now, AB.
Yeah.
Dirty motherfucker.
He's a daddy, man.
But yeah, man, Carolina
Hey,
and New
think
Orleans.
he
That's the
Ron
only two
O'Neal or
that matter in
somebody?
that division.
Tell
Carolina
him why
and
you
New Orleans.
mad, son. Tell him why you
You
mad.
know, he think he Chelsea Clint. Chelsea Carter.
Chelsea Carter.
Is it Chelsea or is it Chelsea?
He said this G14 classified FBI type.
Oh shit.
Man.
The game that I really want to see this year. I want Chiefs Eagles during the regular season. I want to be able to give them an extra L. You know what I mean? So they don't get this home field advantage in the playoffs. You know what I mean? I'm tired of them having home field advantage in the playoffs. Let's give them an extra L since they own division can't do the shit. Dirty motherfuckers.
It's not nice. They be struggling, yo. It ain't their
Yo,
fault.
all you do is take over. Yo, he not here, yo. I don't want to hear this different shit.
It ain't their fault that they got Patrick.
No, it ain't no. It is their fault.
They can have
We was
Patrick
talking
Mahomes
to.
and
Hold on, sir.
They
We
can
was
have
talking shit
Patrick
about the
Mahomes.
AFC East when fucking Tom Brady was taking over the AFC East. Goddamn, we're gonna talk about the AFC West as Patrick Mahomes taking the AFC West.
Listen, you can F Tom Brady and F Patrick Mahomes too, goddamn it. But the shit remains. I mean, they whooping everybody's ass. So I mean, go from one to the other one.
I mean, we could literally just talk about Mahomes has made an AFC Championship game every single year he's been a starting quarterback.
Every single year, right? And he ain't it. And he's played not one away playoff game, not Super Bowl playoff.
But everybody forgot Cincinnati almost there, Dennis.
Yeah, they is. They is
almost there.
I ain't gonna lie, the Jaguars gave him a little bit of a scare too. People won't say that, but Duval gave him a little bit of a scare too.
Hey, don't forget in 2020, Cleveland, by the way. Don't forget in 2020, Cleveland in the divisional round. I mean, they don't. They gave him a fight too.
What you say about Cleveland every year, Zar?
Man, get that out of here, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, in 2020, Cleveland.
No, he gonna fuck around having Deshaun Watson on his fantasy team.
Hey, there's a thing in sports called aberration. See, when Cincinnati played them tough every year, or that's different. Cleveland, that was an aberration. That Baker Mayfield was an aberration. I told everybody, and they thought he finally arrived. No, it was an aberration. And he ain't been shit, and they ain't been shit since.
I like this guy.
Wait, just like Houston in 2019 then? When Houston had a double-digit lead going into halftime, and then Kansas City...
that's what with Deshaun Watson. I was pissed. Because I got a little homie I used to play Friday the 13th with. I never met him in person. We met gaming, but he's a cool-ass dude from Kansas City, and I was on his ass on PS4 Network. 28-0, I think it was 28-0.
Yeah, it was
Watson, and I'm like, dude, y'all lost. That was their first Super Bowl, and that motherfucker brought them bitches back.
Right. And people don't forget though, that's the game that got Bill O'Brien fired. Let's not. Was that 30 on answer? Was it 30-28? Was the final, right? No, it was 45-31.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was pissed.
He scored 5 touchdowns back to back.
Because Houston had good defense. They still had Watt. Like I was like, they ain't coming back no 28-0. Yeah, why you had to bring that shit up?
Because I can, Zar. Because I
remember that. I was pissed. I like that.
Yeah, you're right, AD. All these good teams, all these quarterback. AFC supposed to be the quarterback juggernaut. He better have more than 3 losses this season. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, can Buffalo make it to the AFC Championship game this time? Like, can Buffalo actually live up to the hype?
Let me say this right here. Fuck Buffalo.
First of all, the hype, Ian, they were the Super Bowl favorites and MVP favorite. Fucking championship game, they were supposed to go win the Super Bowl.
Well, to be the man, you got to beat the man.
But listen to me. They lost at home to Cincinnati. All right.
In the division.
And they only put up 10 points in the snow.
Right.
That's sad.
To me, Buffalo is like the Chargers in the 2000s. All right. They are a team that's good, but they're just surrounded by great teams that are better than them. So
you know what? That was a good one.
Well, you can say the Chargers in general because even in the 80s, they were always good with Dan Fouts. They just couldn't seem to get to that next level. I mean, they actually did in the 90s go one time with Stan Humphrey, but typically...
And they got obliterated by San Francisco.
Yeah, the Chargers typically are always solid, but yeah, they just can't get it done. That's a good point. Rivers, Fouts, yep. I give you that.
That was a good one. All right, hold on now. BJ has something special for us. I'm ready for you, BJ. Gang.
All right, so I had this. I put it up there the other day. So based on the current market, right? Current rosters. I'm gonna show you a picture, and you tell me this wide receiver. This is stats for. I was pointing on my screen and shit. This is stats for 3 years, right? These 3 contracts were offered to him. Which contract would you take?
Wait, hold on. 16 games.
I'm going to the Giants.
Wait, hold on, bro. That's year 1. He had 1,200 targets.
No, I'm sorry. 16 games, 93 over 160. He had 1,200 yards,
Oh,
13 touchdowns.
this is a receiver.
Yes,
What you mean? What you mean? 93 over 160? That's the targets.
that's the receptions and targets.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it is
1,200,
it's wording
33
weird. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So he balled out. So basically, he balled out year 1. He balled out year 2, and oh wow, year 3. Oh shit, he must have got injured.
Yes,
Oh, there you go. I see. I'm getting it now. I'm getting there. Broken.
So based off all the information and the current wide receiver market on the current teams, now understand who's the Patriots' number 1 receiver. Is it Juju?
Oh, you mean going into this season? Yeah, probably.
So do the Giants need a number 1 wide receiver? And this guy got numbers to be a potential number 1 wide receiver. So
I'm taking. So if I'm this receiver, if I'm this receiver, and this is what took place, I'm going the New England Patriot route.
No, I'm going to the Giants.
Because obviously I was a monster. I just got hurt. I'm going to take 1 year. I'm gonna ball out again, and then I'm gonna get that big ass contract. I'm not gonna sign no 4 years for $20 million when I done had 90-some.
No, it's 20 million average, 40 million guaranteed.
Okay, so that's 4 year, 80 million.
Yes.
2 years, and so the 2 years,
but only 2 years is guaranteed.
I'm still taking the New England route.
What
the highest paid receiver is at what, 30?
Yeah.
So I already got my answer.
I'm going New England.
My answer, based off of guaranteed money, I'm gonna go with the Raiders, just because of the fact that 2-year deal, 27 guaranteed, 17 million per. I think in the long run, that's actually a good deal. So if you got the 2 years, 27 million guaranteed with 17 million annually,
I hear what y'all saying.
Now, well, hold on, Dennis. Now, what I normally would factor in my decision outside of money is also my situation at quarterback, and none of these teams have a quarterback, so that don't play a part. So I'm still sticking with New England.
But I know the Giants is going to force feed me the ball. I don't know that with the Patriots. The Patriots ain't had a big time wide receiver in years.
Shit, the Raiders got
wide receiver. Make sure I say that wide receiver.
Hey, none of them got a quarterback. What you mean, just the Raiders? None of them.
No. I'll take the Giants because I know the Giants quarterback is going to force feed me the ball.
No, but I'm just saying, but he ain't good though.
I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about who's going to force feed me the ball.
So if you go to the
Raiders, I go to the Raiders. The Raiders already got a number 1 over there.
Huh?
If I go to the Raiders already got a number 1 over there.
Who the hell?
Devontae Adams over there.
Oh yeah. I mean, still though, like it's.
And I got 40. And I got 40 million guaranteed.
Hey, Dennis, you coming off an injury? They got Devontae over there getting all that attention. That might be the spot to go.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm staying right where I'm at with the Giants. The Giants is gonna get me the ball. I seen what they did to motherfuckers that came off the street. Let me go over there to the Giants.
Now I'm gonna get my 1 year.
And I got my 40 million guaranteed. And I'm in New York.
Nah, New York, that shit overrated. Giants is trash.
Yeah, fuck wrong with him. Maybe he didn't pay attention when I said I'm not going to the Raiders. They already got a number 1. He said,
just ask the sir. Gotta ask the question, sir. That's it. That's all, sir.
Hey, welcome to y'all.
Ron, where you going at, Ron?
I will go with the Giants.
Why you say that?
4 years, 20 million.
For the money?
Yeah. Why not?
If this gonna be your last deal, it's gonna be your last deal, huh?
Okay.
This is gonna be your last deal, like Gage.
And they made the playoffs last
year. Zemeckis.
Who?
No, you talking about the one that just went to the Eagles? It's not.
Yeah, what's his name?
I think it was Zachuchi or Zachariah.
Some crazy. I know who we talking about.
I guess my question is that an actual NFL player, BJ, or is that just made up stuff?
The case, the wide receiver.
That's what he does on live.
his real stats. I just flipped them. I got a defensive end for tomorrow that we're gonna use for tomorrow.
So wait, so who was the real player?
There
Sir,
is no real player.
it is a real player. That's Bryant's stats,
Oh, Des
Yes,
Bryant
Bryant.
broke his foot?
sir.
I ain't know Des Bryant broke his foot.
What the fuck?
I didn't know Des Bryant. Look, it's been a long time. Motherfucker ain't played ball in a while.
Sir.
I just forgot. God damn. You can't forget shit around here.
Hey, Dez was a monster with them double digit hit. That boy found the end zone, boy.
I would say, however,
Yes, he did.
since I know what that is, in 2016, I would have gone to the Raiders though. If you put those guys up, 2016. I
No.
would've gone
It's
to the
not.
Raiders.
It's not going by. It's going by the current year.
It's going by right now.
Oh, I
Right,
got
you
you.
are
But
right
I'm
now.
just saying, like, if that was based off
He
2016,
said the current market. I don't remember
Oh,
nobody.
no,
getting paid.
if it was 2016, then I would have went to the Giants.
You know,
wait, why would you
Not
go to the
now.
Giants? 2016.
Eli.
Because
Eli
of the money
Manning.
per year, and the money per year was probably top dog back then. And 7 years ago.
'Cause I know they put him on a franchise tag. I remember that about Dez. Yeah, I remember they put him on a franchise tag.
Right. Hey, he at the highest pinnacle of his career, he was the number 2 receiver in the league for a couple seasons at one point. Behind,
I thought he was number 1 at one point.
Nah, Calvin Johnson was one. I'm gonna be unbiased.
Well, I
Calvin,
know
He
he
was top 3. He was
he
top
was on a
3.
roll.
I'm
Stone,
telling you,
yeah.
consensus, he was 2 at one. I'm saying at his highest. Calvin was
Oh,
one,
I thought he had 1 year where he was, he was number 1 wide receiver in the league.
I mean, you had Calvin Johnson, Julio Jones. I mean, those
Now
guys.
Julio wasn't there yet. Like I mean, at the pinnacle.
2013, 2014, Julio was already there. I mean,
I'm just telling you, bro.
Julio was there at the year
look at
one.
the numbers, bro. He wasn't, and he always lacked touchdowns.
No, he ain't never do touchdowns. It's never his
Right.
thing.
And so
right,
Yeah.
he wasn't a touchdown guy, but he got you monster yardage.
yeah,
That
but
was-
Dez had all 3.
Let me say this. That was Matt Ryan
No. It was Julio.
and Matt
It wasn't
Ryan.
just Matt Ryan. It was Julio as well.
I said and Matt Ryan.
Right.
Yeah, but at one time that was the consensus. Calvin was 1, Dez was 2. Yeah, it was around 2013, 2014. You're right.
Right. And then Antonio Brown, he started getting into his own around
Later.
2015. So
Yeah.
Look at Antonio Brown. Well, I'll talk about that later. Brian, let's get to these questions, Brian.
Number 1, do you think it was right to fire the Milwaukee Bucks head coach, BJ?
So I don't necessarily think it was right. People make actions. People make decisions based off the actions and the information in front of them. Will it come and bite them in the head? I think maybe, next year, maybe not. But the year after that, I think it's definitely going to come bite them in the ass. But you know what I mean? It's business. It's nothing personal. You trying to make the best decisions for your team. I don't necessarily judge them, but I do side eye and be like, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, 100% it was the right move. I mean, when it comes to Milwaukee Bucks, when it comes to Mike Budenholzer, it just feels like it was time for them to part ways. Milwaukee the past 2 years, it really felt like they've stagnated a bit. They're not as dominant as they were back in 2021 when they won those NBA Finals. It also feels like when it comes to Giannis and the team they have built around him, the chemistry is just not there anymore. And a lot of times chemistry is based off of the coaching ability and who they have as their coach. So I agree 100%. Budenholzer, he did have to go. Weirdly enough, this is the same situation he had in Atlanta where he had a few good years, and then around 2018, the chemistry was lost, and they had to let him go. Now, what I think they should do is the Knicks should fire Tom Thibodeau and hire Mike Budenholzer as the new coach of the New York Knicks. That's what I think they should do.
Dennis.
I'm not surprised with that one, Ian. I'm gonna have to say I like that little last situation that you said. I don't think Budenholzer should have been fired. Budenholzer. I don't think Buden should have been fired. He just won you a championship 2 years ago, and he fell into a slump. Let's not act like y'all. Listen, y'all played a team who is your rival. Y'all didn't just play anybody. Y'all played a team who is your rival for the last. I want to say for the last couple playoff series, Miami and
Well, yeah.
Milwaukee has been a rivalry. This is up there as right now one of the top rivalries in basketball right now. To me, is up there. I don't know about anybody else. It's up there to me as one of the top rivalries in basketball. Other people may say something different. I'm saying when it comes to Milwaukee playing against Miami, you always know you're gonna get a good game. Besides that last BS, but you always know you're gonna get a good game. You always know it's gonna be a fight. But still, they still ain't really. I felt like the team quit on him,
So,
and I think that's why he got fired. Like, and I'm not talking about Giannis in particular. I'm talking about the rest of the games. It's like Giannis and the Dramatics. It looked like the Dramatics quit on him. You know what I mean? Like
right.
they ain't even want to motherfucking play or whatever.
So, will you trade somebody on that team?
I don't know. I do be thinking a lot of teams need to get younger, but I don't know. I mean, I would get rid of what you call him, but they seem to think he's a good fit for the team. But I would get rid of number 22.
Oh, Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron. I guess the question you got to ask about Milwaukee: are they going to promote from within? Is there an assistant coach they're going to call up to be the head coach? Or are they going to go to like Sacramento and get like Stacey Augmon, who's an assistant coach over there, or try to get somebody from another team?
Damn.
Wow.
Try to get somebody who was a NBA player back in the day.
I didn't hear that name
right now.
It is. Good point, and Zar.
I think
I will come back to you for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. UNLV legend, by the way. That's why he popped in my head, because UNLV.
Never mind. Zar, did you go?
Zar.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was a good firing because, like I said, they're not far off from winning the championship. I don't know who they could get that's better. Giannis. Now, if this is the thing, and behind closed doors, we don't know. I wonder if Giannis had input on this because it's already rumblings that he want to play in a bigger market. This and that. Like now, was he in favor of that, or I have a feeling he was in favor of it, and that's why they did it. But if that wasn't the case, then I'm like, oh no, he's probably gone. So, but as an overall, who are they going to get that's better that won a championship? So I don't think so.
And what, Ian? Why are you doing that? How many years Giannis got left on his deal?
I think it's got 2 years left, and there's like a player option at the end.
All right. So back to you, and you said y'all get who?
Stacey Augmon. He's with Sacramento. I think he's a coach in Sacramento right now.
Ooh.
Or maybe get Vin Baker, who's an assistant coach in Milwaukee. He's been there since.
Vin Baker.
Vin Baker.
I'm just saying, like, bring in somebody who's an assistant who played in the NBA for a long time. Bring in somebody who.
What?
I say you go get the motherfucker who used to play for Milwaukee, Sam Cassell.
Him too. Yeah, Sam Cassell.
Because I get bucks like Milwaukee. Because like Sam Cassell.
You feel what I'm sizzling?
My next question: do you like it when your favorite player on your favorite team change their numbers?
Oh, absolutely not. It's forcing me to spend more money.
Dennis.
I mean, when they get a new team, I gotta spend all this money on jerseys and stuff, man. No, I don't like that. I get why they do it, but nah, don't like it.
The rule had changed, and I can see why players changed their numbers. Like the rule had changed, so now you can wear single digit numbers,
right.
And now 0 is allowed to be worn. So with that being said, I don't mind them changing their numbers because they trying to get their jersey into probably the team, ring of honor or something like that. And usually a lot of numbers are already taken up already. So with that 0, you'll be the only one that's be wearing 0 for that team. So when your joint get hung up, that's you're the only one that wore 0. I understand. That's what I'm gonna say.
BJ.
I don't like it. I had a conversation with somebody. They was ready to go buy a Roquan jersey last year, and I was like, "Don't do that." And they was like, "Why?" I was like, "I think he's gonna change his number." Oh no, it'll be all right. He ain't changed his number. Congratulations.
So go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
No, I'm good.
Hey.
So,
but no, I just think it's wild every year. Like if you do it once, so like when who was that came? Marcus Peters came to Baltimore, and I think it was Marcus Peters and Humphrey changed numbers. Was it Peters? Humphrey changed number with somebody, and he went to 44. No, it was Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas came to Baltimore. Earl
We're
came.
getting a lot of names out the blue today, ain't we? Just one.
When he came and he changed numbers and he went to 44. Nobody understood what 44 meant. He explained it. He changed it one time because a great player was coming and he changed his number. I get that, but when you just change it just because you can change it, you got to buy all the old jerseys and all that. Sir, you know what? Hey, Joshua, watch him off, yo. What's your
Zar,
Don't worry about it.
Zar, what you got for me?
Yeah.
Nah,
Dog
man.
crazy shit. Hey, dog, you got that one, dog.
Yeah, nah, I'm not. I've only had, I think I'm trying to think of my favorite players.
Everybody got jokes and shit tonight, right?
I think that's only happened one time. And for some reason, I didn't like number 45. And I know he had to do it because it was retired or they was going to fine him. But, you know, I'm kind of glad I know it was 2 years off. It was a struggle because as great as you are, you just ain't going to come back off almost 2 years off. But he blamed 45 and went back to 23. I couldn't stand that number 45. So, no. When my player has a certain number, that's the number that he is. I haven't really had much experience.
What about when he wore the number 12?
What?
What was that? The Olympics?
No, he wore number 12.
Number 12.
I think, yeah, when somebody stole his jersey.
I mean, no, that's a situation. I'm talking about like changing the number, like for good. Okay. Even in the Olympics, I think he at one point he's done that before, but I'm talking about like, you know, he was 45 was that was his baseball number. Yeah. So that's, you know what I'm saying? I did not like that number at all. But yeah.
My next question. Name a NBA team that should sign Kyrie this offseason. And
team that should sign Kyrie Irving. I would say the Philadelphia 76ers, but I don't think they need him. So I would say probably New York Knicks. I think the New York Knicks, they need a point guard. You know, need to get somebody else there. So I would say probably Kyrie, you know, be a six-man type of guy. So I would say Kyrie.
He said
six man.
He said, Ian, dude, where are you at today? You just said the Knicks need a point guard. Do you know their best player is a point guard?
What?
You know, I need an extra point guard right now. You know, they need an extra one. Maybe come off the bench. You know, Kyrie Irving can come off the bench.
Irving, we talking about. He ain't no six man.
Based on the way he's playing in Dallas, yeah, sure. Six man.
Talk to me, BJ. Tell me something good, dog.
Tell you something good. I mean,
go ahead, be a homer, BJ. Be a homer.
Sir.
Go ahead and say it. DC, baby.
Sir. You like, can you just shut the fuck up and let me talk? Shit. I mean, need help in DC. I mean, fuck it. Go ahead and sing KD back on home. Send KD back down DC. Shit. Let him go ahead and run that shit one time.
KD had never played with Kyrie again. You can forget that.
Zard, what you got?
Yeah, man, Chicago.
Oh boy.
That's what I'm talking about.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey, just keep in mind that everyone, their great grandmother is going to Chicago this offseason. So.
You feel what I'm saying?
Goodness, what you got from it?
To be honest, I think Kyrie should go to the Lakers.
Why the Lakers?
I just don't. I don't like
He ain't been
D'Lo
right
over
since he left Big Bro.
Right. I don't like D'Lo over there because D'Lo disappears too much to me. That's what I
That's
noticed.
true.
Like he disappears too much to me.
So
Like the lights, like maybe the lights might be too bright for him, or I don't know what it is, but I know
Well,
Kyrie's gonna show up.
That's because they use LED lights, Dennis.
But then only other thing is I can see Kyrie, LeBron, and AD all out on the same fucking game they all missed 20 games that season. That's the only bad part about that.
see,
So Laker fans wouldn't like that part. But when it comes to the playoffs, they playing.
I could see that happen. But the problem with that, when you let go Reeves.
No, you don't let go of Reed. No. You gotta keep that. You gotta keep that youth, baby. You gotta keep that youth.
So you got to let go of somebody to bring in the money he asking for.
D'Lo.
D'Lo don't make that much though. He doesn't make that much.
That's cool. He could go. God bless.
But you got to make the money work, Dennis. You got to make the money work.
Not if he's a free agent. He's a free agent. He can sign any deal he wants to.
Right,
Yeah,
but in order to sign him, you got to make the money work.
Take a pay cut. Got him.
Listen, if he takes a pay cut, let's just say he takes a pay cut and make $20 million a year, which is a big pay cut because the NBA he should be making 45 a year.
So wait. This is Kyrie Irving we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna do that. So he's not gonna do that.
No, you never know what may happen. Only other team I can see, I think he would be nice in Chicago. I'm not gonna lie. Zardat does make a good point. Him going to Chicago.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right, but if he was a true leader, I wouldn't be mad at him going to the Orlando Magic.
But the problem, he never been that leader.
Yeah, he's not a leader. He's not a leader.
He gotta go back with Big Bro. He ain't been right since Big Bro.
And I got to go with BJ. He had not been right, and I've been saying it on the shows.
Big Brody's nuts.
Now Russell Westbrook is also a free agent. I want Russell Westbrook to go to the Miami Heat.
Why Miami?
I know Pat Riley ain't taking Kyrie to the Miami Heat.
Y'all gonna like this. That's one guy that's not going to Chicago.
Yeah, but I want but that is his old coach though, so that wouldn't surprise me. But I want Russell Westbrook to go to the Miami Heat.
Why Miami?
Because he fits that culture. Him and Jimmy Butler together, shit.
I think he should go back to OKC personally. I think he should go back to OKC, have a reunion.
No, they got a young squad over there. They almost together. They almost together.
You don't want to mess with that young team right there. They got something with going. They're building something.
All right. Send back to Houston then.
Oh, shit. My next question. Do you think Philadelphia Eagles will be a top 5 defense? Dennis?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't think anything. I'll see you week 1.
No. Y'all got all the Georgia Bulldog players. So that's all I've been hearing. Y'all will be top 5.
Who said that? You heard me say that?
Some of your Philly fans.
Oh, all right. I just want to make that. That's good. Well, you talk to them about that. When you hear me say that.
But they're not on the show, so I'm talking to you right now about it. So
I ain't say that. There's a lot of. I got actually. I'm gonna keep real with you.
Answer the question, yo.
I got kicked out. I didn't get kicked out, but I got cussed out in the Philadelphia Eagles group because Chris Sims came on and said the Eagles got the best roster in the NFL, and all the Eagle fans was like, "Yeah," and I said, "No, we don't." And then they all went, "Well, who got a better roster?" I said, "The LA Chargers do." LA Chargers ain't got a better roster. I said, "All right, man, y'all just being delusional." I said, "I ain't gonna keep going back to it. Y'all just being delusional Eagle fans. They got a way better roster than we do. They just can't put it together to win fucking football games. That's all."
Zor.
They'll be number 6.
You serious right now?
Yes, sir.
I think they're
And
top
you got
5.
5. You got tell them the 5 teams you got ahead of us, Zard. Go ahead.
We're gonna roll out from the bottom to the top. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start out. We're gonna roll out 49ers.
I agree.
We're gonna roll out the Jets. Yes, sir. We're gonna roll out the Dolphins.
I agree.
I agree with the Dolphins.
You know what I'm sizzling. We're also gonna roll out the Ravens.
There you go. There you go, Zod. Pay raise for you.
And number five will be Dallas. We'll be 5. Philly will be 6.
Man, this list is okay. Cool.
All
I'm taking the calm stamp on
right. So, BJ, from me.
this. Shot
I
at the
think they're
time.
gonna be 5. I think they're in the top 5.
55 minutes. I heard
Yeah.
that bullshit.
What you got from me?
I mean, when I'm breaking it down logically, I think Philadelphia is exactly at number 5. You know, I think they are at number
Hold on.
5.
Let me get this list too. Yeah, let's get
All right.
to
To me, number 1, I respect the talent they got in Baltimore. You know, I think the Baltimore Ravens have one of the most legit defenses in the
agree.
NFL. I would say number 2 is Dallas. You know, to me, the Dallas Cowboys have a top 2 defense. I mean, they've got one of the most best secondaries I've ever seen.
Tell them.
I would say number 3 is Buffalo. You know, I still think Buffalo, they got pretty much a top defense. I still do. I think they got top defense.
I'm going.
You got
then number 4.
Buffalo. They done lost their defensive coordinator.
Hold on. And then number 4, I got the New York Jets with what they're doing.
Oh, okay. So you like Buffalo better than Miami? Wow.
I don't trust Miami's defense. I just don't. I don't think
Wait a
Miami's
minute.
defense is gonna be good.
Let me say this. Don't Miami got 2 shutdown corners?
They got 1 shutdown corner. Yeah.
1.5. I say 1.5.
They got 1 shutdown corner.
Wait.
They got 2, Ron.
They got 2.
I thought so.
I think Ramsey can shut down the second receiver.
So
What?
Well, that's where he's going to be guarding the number 2.
To me, Ramsey's falling off though. That's why I can't put him as a shutdown. He's falling off as a list.
how we know? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, the Rams were falling off. Ramsey did his thing last year.
Okay.
The Rams were falling off. So now get that
That's a
straight.
good
right
coordinator. Good coordinator. So he's a terrible head coach, though.
Right. So I think Miami gonna be in there in the top 5.
I mean, okay. All right. I mean, I have a number 8, Miami. I think they're I think they're number 8 when it comes to defenses. Yeah, I've had to put them somewhere.
I don't know about that now. I think they're gonna be top 5 player. I think you drinking something that.
Look, I don't trust the defense. That's all. I just don't trust it.
Okay.
My next question: what percentage you give the Lakers or the Warriors to win this series? BJ.
Say it one more time.
What percentage you give the Lakers or the Warriors to win this series?
I think it's like 60-40 Lakers.
Oh. Zor.
I'm going to go 73.7
For who?
Lakers.
He said
Dennis.
73.7.
I'm going. Hold on. First of all, Dalton said we may be top 10 to 15.
No.
Dalton,
No, they still got
I
top
I
five
think,
defense.
I think he's
They are
talking
top
about.
five defense.
I think he's talking about there's 2 games that's going to lower y'all. The 30+ points per that y'all going to give up for 2 games. That's probably what he's talking about.
All right,
Oh,
well,
you're
let me-
talking about
let me
the
just
you're talking
say-
about the Giants. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're talking about the New York Giants. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
All right, Dennis.
Let me just say this right here, Ryan. There's an 80% chance that the LA Lakers should win this series. 80%.
80%. In.
I'm gonna go 90%.
Who? Lakers?
Well, Lakers. Lakers gonna beat the Warriors. I got 90%.
My next question. Do every NBA team need someone to do the dirty work to succeed? Dennis.
No comment.
No, I don't think our NBA team needs somebody to do the dirty work.
Why not?
So what do you mean by that?
Who did the dirty work with Milwaukee one?
Really?
I'm asking.
That y'all don't that y'all Lopez?
Lopez don't even get rebounds all the time. Lopez doing dirty work. He sits at the 3-pointer over there, or the 3-pointer over there.
But he
Ain't no doing no dirty work.
he can bang in the box. He can
ain't
go
been
down
banging.
in the middle.
Wait, hold up a minute. What?
He ain't been banging in years.
All right. Then I'm in Czar.
Nah, you need a glue guy
What's the glue guy?
for Milwaukee,
Yeah.
or for who?
For Milwaukee, what was the glue guy?
Oh, the glue guy for
Grayson
Milwaukee
Allen? No.
is Grayson Allen and Pat Connaughton
It wasn't
Bobby
Portis, but
Portis.
Bobby Portis.
and Portis.
Okay, I say more Bobby Portis than anything.
All right. BJ.
I don't understand the question.
Oh shit!
When you say dirty work, like what exactly do you mean?
Get down and dirty. Get all the rebounds. Not worry about no shots.
Okay,
Do the
so I
dirty
thought
work.
you meant like somebody who gotta drag motherfuckers out the back door. Like you want to kick people out, you want to fire people. That's why you said dirty work. That's why I want to be clear, sir.
Right.
Yeah, everybody needs somebody to do the dirty work. Like you need you have to have that. If not, then you know what I mean. You got to have something you just can't worry about.
Right. Yeah.
I say no. I don't think it's necessary
Why not?
because the way the NBA is currently being played, the way it's currently being presented, it's not required no more.
So to get all the rebounds, you don't expect your team, that person on your team, to get all the rebounds.
No, not
I don't know.
necessarily. No, not necessarily.
Yeah. My next question. Name a NBA team that should sign Dylan Brooks this offseason. Dennis.
Philadelphia 76ers.
I was about to say the same shit.
Zard.
Chicago Bulls.
BJ.
He just said it.
Yeah, either the 76ers or the how about the Atlanta Hawks? Send his ass to Atlanta. Go over there and talk to Ron.
I'll take that. Ian.
The Shanghai Sharks.
I say NBA.
Well, I don't have him in the NBA next year. I think he's have to go to Japan. You have to go to
Right.
Taiwan.
Man, now everybody they had one conversation with LeBron, and they trash now. They got to go to Japan. Ain't this good?
Wow.
Before that, we ain't even have a problem with Dylan Brooks. Terrible, man. Just terrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
My next question. Do you think any college coach can come to the NFL today and succeed? And who? Dennis.
No. Hey, anybody else here? You
Dennis.
saying me first. I just want to let. Yes, I think a lot of college students come to the NFL and succeed.
You gotta name somebody from. Give me one.
It all depends on their situation, but I mean, we already had college coaches that came to the NFL and succeed. So I'm trying to figure out why.
I
This is a
said
big
today.
deal.
I'm not talking about in the past, so I'm talking about today.
If I was to get a college coach right now,
If you to get anybody who you want to from college.
That's a good question. Who would I take? I'll take Lincoln Riley. I'll take Lincoln Riley, and I'll send Lincoln Riley to Washington.
So
Washington.
That's funny because he put Spurrier, who went to Washington and was the big news and sucked.
who you got, Czar?
Well, he's done it before, and he probably will do it again when he does leave. But now that he got the keys of the city, he probably won't leave for a while. But if he does, Jim Harbaugh.
Ian.
Nobody.
There we go.
No, I don't think in this era of the
Jim
NFL,
Harbaugh will be successful.
in this era of the NFL, I don't
Lincoln
think a
Riley
college
can't-
football
good
coach
coach
can
to
go
make
to the
it
NFL and be successful. I think in the
Jim
modern
Harbaugh.
era of the NFL, it's near impossible for a guy to come over and
Jim
be
Harbaugh will.
You know what? Lincoln Riley to the Raiders don't sound like a bad idea.
I don't know about no Lincoln Riley.
You got the right coach.
Fuck it. Let's go. We going all we going full circle. Chip Kelly.
Wait a minute. I don't think about the Raiders.
Back to Philly. Part 2.
Riley Cooper. Outside of Pete Carroll, name me a college football coach that actually converted over and succeeded in the past decade.
John Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh.
Pete Carroll.
Well, he said the past decade. So.
I said outside of Pete
Harbaugh.
Carroll.
Jim Harbaugh in the past decade.
You guys are forgetting that Jim Harbaugh has been in college football for almost a decade now. Like it hasn't been that long.
When did he go to Michigan?
2014.
Okay, then a decade is 10 years. 2013 counts.
Okay.
BJ.
It's another college coach that came. Well, no, nobody gonna say that. What do you consider success? Let me get that out of the way, Ian. What do you consider success?
A Super Bowl. Winning a Super Bowl.
Ain't nobody. Ain't
no NFL coach is successful, Ian, except for like 3. Come on.
Hey, to me, winning a Super Bowl is what matters, right? That is what you are getting paid to do.
Not really. We fired a coach
successful coaches in the NFL. Then,
to me, Andy Reid is successful. Bill Belichick.
You wasn't saying that when he was an Eagle.
Carroll is a success.
Right.
When it comes to coaches in the NFL, that's how you get judged. You get judged off of Super Bowls. In college football, you get judged off of college football championships. That's what you get judged on.
No, that's not successful.
I'm just telling you how it is. That's how you get judged. You get judged by winning championships.
Somebody's gonna have to give you a different level of success.
BJ.
I'm thinking success is you at least win your division twice in your 10-year and been to the postseason, been to the divisional game of the postseason. Like I couldn't sit here and tell you.
So Bill O'Brien was a success then.
Bill O'Brien, did he win his division twice?
Yeah.
To me, that's not success, but to your standards, that's success.
Did he win it? Did he win his division twice?
Yes.
Yes, he won his division 4 times.
I don't. Bill O'Brien didn't get stupid until they put him in the office. Bill O'Brien as a coach,
he was terrible because he was general manager. He was terrible.
Wait a minute. That's when they traded everybody. That's when they traded.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not that I'm gonna sit there and say, "Yo, I would go hire Bill O'Brien immediately." No, I wouldn't hire Bill O'Brien immediately. Let me get that out of the way. But Bill O'Brien as a head coach, I wouldn't be mad at taking him as a head coach.
See, yeah. BJ,
That's what I'm saying. It all depends on what you see success. And your time that you was a head coach, which they usually give head coaches about 5 years. If you won the division twice and made it to the divisional round of playoffs, then you had success in the NFL. Not a lot of people can say
like I
that.
said, Dennis, that's why we are different. Me, there's only been 2 successful coaches in Chicago Bears history: George Halas and Mike Ditka. Everybody else has been a failure.
Lovie Smith did his thing. He took y'all to two NFC championship games.
Hey, Lovie Smith, I respect him. He's a legend. He won to a Super Bowl. He did. He went to a Super Bowl, but he didn't win it. He didn't win a Super Bowl.
But he took y'all to 2 NFC championship games. If you ain't have a coward of a fucking quarterback,
Jay Cutler, the coward, the trash.
Right. Yeah. If you ain't have a coward of a fucking quarterback, which I would let his ass go after that. But y'all decided to pay him $100 million after that. You ain't had that situation.
That's the failure of the McCaskey. That's why they're trash. I mean, come on now.
Right. If you ain't had that situation, it would have been a different story.
Yo, side note, I like these Celtics jerseys. Yo, it's kind of nice.
Yo. We're not talking about nothing that got to
like I said, I respect Lovie. I respect Lovie Smith. He's a legend.
I don't think Lovie is a failure. I don't.
Me either. It just.
I don't think Lovie's a failure. I don't think Rex Ryan was a failure with the Jets. Now, whatever happened to him in Buffalo, which a lot of Buffalo fans will pop up in a minute. Whatever happened to him in Buffalo is fucking Buffalo. But with the Jets, I don't consider him a failure. I just feel as though he had the wrong fucking quarterback.
Right. But like I said, the way I judge coaches and the way you judge coaches is completely different. That's fine. That's fine.
All right. So that a lot of coaches wouldn't make it for you.
What you got?
Yeah, James Evans was cool, y'all. Y'all tripping.
BJ, what you got?
Oh, we talking about current college coaches.
Yep.
Not people that's going to be college coaches in the future.
No.
All right. Well, then I probably had to go with Jim Harbaugh. That's
right.
Only one I know that has a certain level of success.
Who you think gonna be a college coach in the future? Oh, you talking about yourself? Okay.
No, I'm not talking about me.
Who you talking about?
Joe Flacco.
Hey, cut this shit off, yo. Yo, goddamn it! I thought we was gonna make it to a motherfucking show without this motherfucker saying Joe Flacco, yo. This motherfucker. I'm tired of this shit, yo. If I ever meet Joe Flacco, you know the first thing I'm gonna say to that motherfucker? You fired.
My last question. Do you think CJ Stroud made the Buckeyes good, or the Buckeyes made CJ Stroud good? BJ.
So you need a legit quarterback, but that offensive line had some guys on there as well. So there's no I-in team. So I'm gonna say is Ohio State made him look good.
Legit. Okay. Czar.
Y'all gonna find out this year when we bust their ass with their new quarterback. CJ Stroud went to the playoffs. They went 2 years in a row. Only 4 teams make the playoffs. You know what I'm sizzling? Ohio State will not be making the playoffs next year. It will be Michigan and Penn State out of the Big Ten. So you will see.
Dennis.
Hey, can I ask this question? And I thought I was tripping when I thought about this. In the last 10 years, they had a good quarterback in the last 10 years.
They had one?
Yeah, just college-wise.
Ohio
State has had a good quarterback.
Yeah, they had a fucking
Fields,
Terrell Pryor.
Terrell Pryor
was in the last 10 years.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't. Terrell Pryor came out in like 2010 or something like that.
No.
Terrell Pryor played in the NFL.
I'll tell you why I know, because I got to an argument on Facebook. I didn't get Facebook until I left CJ mom.
Bizarre. Terrell Pryor got drafted in 2011.
I know, but I'm saying in 2012. Huh? No, what?
In 2011, Terrell Pryor got drafted by the Raiders in 2011. Yeah, in 2011, he got drafted by the Raiders. Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm a couple years off then. So okay, so we're
And
2023.
it wasn't even a regular draft. He got drafted in the
supplemental.
Yeah, supplemental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
well, what about let's see. Who'd you say, Ian?
I
RJ
said
Barrett.
Cardell
They had
Jones,
Joe
JT
Burrow.
Barrett, Justin Fields.
They had Joe Burrow.
They had
Yeah,
RJ
he-
Barrett. What's his
RJ
name right
Barrett
now?
was good. They had your boy from Washington, Haskins.
Yeah, Haskins.
Tate Martell. They had him too.
Haskins was a good college quarterback.
So that's what I'm saying. They've had good quarterbacks for the last 10 years.
But I'm saying they went to the play. I know college keep changing their rules, but playoffs when they went to this 4-teamer, it's only been what now? 3 years, 4 years?
4
Like,
years.
Wait. What do you mean?
4 years.
14 playoffs ever since they left the BCS. How long has it been?
2014. 2014 was the first
So it's
year.
been going on 9. Okay, like that's for CJ to do that twice. Like only them in Georgia went back to back, like in the playoffs. That's hard to do.
All right.
I don't think the other two quarterbacks, those other quarterbacks, would have done that 2 years in a row.
Well, they usually was one and done. That's why.
Well, yeah, that too.
So
Because at one point, yeah, even back in the day, they had Braxton Miller as a motherfucking quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And then he broke his leg, I think, and then he became a wide receiver.
Back in the day, the quarterback I liked the best was Troy Smith.
Troy Smith, yeah.
he was nice.
Troy
Matter of fact, he went to Baltimore. He didn't get a shot to play because they went and got was that when they got who did they get?
Joe Flacco. They got Joe Flacco too.
It was Joe Flacco.
Look, little BJ.
Cut this shit off, yo. Cut this shit off, yo.
I thought
Unfortunately,
Troy
Smith-
hold on. Troy Smith wasn't an NFL prospect, but he was one that I at least wanted to see get an opportunity. I'm like, he might be able to beat the system, but he
Nah,
never,
but he was before his time. He was before his time.
he never got the chance.
So, Dennis, back to you. Who made who?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to say Ohio State made CJ Stroud. I'm gonna have to say Ohio State, no matter who's the quarterback or the coach nowadays, you can say you plug them in, they got a system going. And or who's the wide receiver? Shit.
See,
Well, I don't know about the coach because ever since what's his name left, they own Michigan. They beat Michigan like 12 years in a row, and then all of a sudden now Michigan own them.
Yeah.
I glad you brought up the wide receiver. Now, if that wide receiver, number one wide receiver, transferred go somewhere else, you think that program still would be good?
Man, Ohio State always got wide receivers. That's
Always got wide receivers.
That's another thing.
And you know this, and this is the thing here's the crazy thing, right? Marv is gonna have a good year next year, but the other guy, Amike, is gonna have the special year. That's how it's gonna go. That's how it's been going. When Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson, when everybody was expecting them to have a monster year, that's when Jackson Smith and Nigba had the monster year. So then this year just passed. Everybody was expecting Jackson Smith and Nigba to have this crazy year. Jackson Smith and Nigba didn't have this crazy year because of the injury. Marv had a crazy ass year.
Right.
What's that? Now, Ian, what you got from me?
I mean, to be honest, I think they both they both had to have each other. You know, Ohio State needed CJ, and CJ needed Ohio State.
I think Bryce was in that
I think it was an
joint,
equal partnership. To be honest with you, I think it was an equal partnership. I think both sides need each other.
Okay.
What?
I thought didn't Justin Fields make it 2 years in a row for the playoffs?
He made it 1 year. He made it
1 year. Though he came from us. We let him go.
Okay. I know he was in the playoffs though, because I remember him losing.
But back to you, Dennis.
Well, listen, we have answered all the questions here, man. I just want to know if anybody got any final words. UFC Lopez, thank you for coming out. Josh Bailey in the building. Dalton's in the house. AB, OG. I missed a lot of people. Jay Jones.
BJ.
BJ, you got any last words?
No, he was saying BJ was in the house. I mean, you skipping
Yeah,
over people.
BJ in the
Don't
house.
forget June.
I mean, I got one
Yeah.
final comment though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what.
So
Go ahead, Ian. What's
I
your
got
comment?
one final comment, and that is the Vegas Golden Knights are going to win the Stanley Cup.
Oh,
You know,
what's
just
the
write it
comment?
down now. Just put it on the record. You know, Vegas Golden Knights are going to be your Stanley Cup champions in the NHL. So,
like and share the show. And thank you to the fans. The without y'all, we would not be doing this.
Gang, gang.
mhm.
All right, listen. God bless y'all, and Vegas Golden Knights, as he would say, good night. You know, let's go to our fuck I got.